Everyone, welcome to Sketch a Day Live. It is Monday, May 10th. Hope you had a fantastic Mother's Day. I am going to be keeping it sci-fi themed today. Blessings to you too, Latrice. Hello, Lines. What's up? Tharva, Becca, Svetlana. Hello, hello. Happy Monday indeed. So yes, I hope you had a wonderful Mother's Day. I'll be going for about an hour today, and probably I'm just gonna do some sci-fi stuff. You know, normally I do this on Sunday, but here we are on a Monday, so we do what we can. Shout out to the patrons and channel members. Thanks again for your support, as always. Okay, full disclosure, I have no idea what I'm gonna draw today, so I'm quite literally depending on your suggestions, or I'll just do the things I like to do. But I don't have like a specific plan what to do. Hello, Lori. Hello, Rangsta. Is it? I want to pronounce your name correctly. That's Arantxa. So, how do I pronounce that phonetically correct? I'm curious. Also, this tea tastes like dirt today. It's turmeric and ginger green tea. All right, let's see here. So let's get started. I'm going to be using pen and paper today. Hello, nice to meet you as well. If future you traveled back in time and gave you something sci-fi, what would that thing be? Ooh, that's an interesting creative challenge. Future me gave current day me or past me? That's the question. Is it like me in the 80s? What would that be? I feel like it would be some sort of like human computer brain interface or something of the sort. Maybe some AR glasses. I guess it depends on how far in the future. Or some sort of crystalline storage device. I could store my entire life, all the data I've accumulated. That would be interesting. I guess that would be a good product design challenge idea. Current day, something I need now that is from the future. Okay. That would be fun. I like that topic. So something from the future delivered to me by my future self in the present. Say that 10 times fast. Sketching with a Papermate flare, just on regular paper. I'm gonna try and do try and do 3 sketches today. So did y'all get some time to reflect or at least spend with your mums? I don't really do holidays typically, but it was nice to see my mama yesterday. She's a sweetheart, albeit virtually, but still good. We're all staying safe. Shout out to the moms out there. What would future me give present day me? I guess that could be the theme overall. That could be the overall theme. All emotions are beautiful. I mean, I would love hover shoes for sure. Thanks, Ram. Aranza. Okay. Aranza. Apologies, Aranza. Welcome to our Japanese viewers. I think that's a first. I don't think I've had Japanese viewers before. I am giving a workshop this week to a corporate client. It should be fun. General sketch stuff. It's always a little tricky teaching engineers, but all right. So the topic provided by Lions today. My camera shifted a little bit. I'll have to adjust after the show, but topic provided by Lions today was, what would my future self give my present day self? What would that be? What would that be? It's a good question. So, a couple ideas I had. Probably something to do with data storage. I mean, I accumulate so much stuff. I would want to augment myself. Some sort of augmentation would be interesting. Maybe transportation. You know, some sort of hover shoe. I have done that in the past, but that would be cool. Let's see. What else would I give myself from the future? Maybe a food replicator would be cool. Like Star Trek. Or some sort of fabrication. Would be interesting. Yes, hello to Japan. What's up? Alright. Data storage. So I can probably start with that one. I'm thinking of some. It's not so much the small size that would be appealing so much as it would be the capacity. I have to sneeze. How do I mute this again? Hold on. Probably can't. Alright. No sneeze after all. Okay, so data storage. I'm thinking some sort of device. Maybe is partially crystalline. Maybe this is clear. Quite literally some sort of storage key. We can do a couple of these. Or it's kind of what I'm thinking anyways. I don't know how big this would be if it were from the future. I suspect somewhat thin, but also I'm just imagining like a thin piece of like glass or something. Like some sort of data storage key. Of course you could go full, you know, actual crystal artifact type of device here. Maybe this is in its entirety a computer. I don't know. What would future aesthetics look like even? Seems as though we're trending toward more and more simplicity, so probably wouldn't be entirely off base. I also don't have a specific topic for the weekly sketch challenge this week, so if y'all have an idea, I'm totally open to that. Totally open to it, so I guess this could be the topic for the week. If you were to get a visit from your future self, what would they bring back? What would they bring back from the future, right? What would your future self bring back? Or what would you hope to get? I'm guessing for Lori it would be some sort of future fashion. Or the topic could just be the future. That could actually work too. But yeah, I'm imagining like some sort of glass that has, you know, little microscopic or whatever etchings in it. Hello, Trackstar. Tools could be interesting as well. In any case, I'm open to ideas, whatever. I like Line's suggestion. I think it'd be a good mix of creativity. Get us thinking outside the box a little bit. So yeah, I'm thinking of some sort of crystalline storage device. Not sure how data would get read off of it either. Could be that you put this into something. Who knows? Who knows? Some sort of overcoat that would make coffee. That would be interesting. I'm just thinking of maybe, some sort of gold enclosure here. I think this is a Kuretake Japanese brush pen, actually. Some sort of overcoat that would make coffee. That would be interesting. But yeah, maybe you take one of these and then, you know, in whatever future situation this is, maybe there's a little port on the table. This is where you place your device or your data key. Who knows? Who knows? This is some loft overlooking a city, perhaps. drops. Maybe that's just all one solid piece of wood. That'd actually be kind of cool. This table were made out of some sort of wood. It's almost like a block. Never actually had to refill a brown marker. This will be interesting. Let's see. E97. Caffeine patches powered by the sun. Oh, Project Runway. They had to design a futuristic postal. No, I didn't see that one. So again, this is why I like Copic markers. Is you can refill the markers. A couple drops. Not being as careful as I should be here. I like to put a couple drops on the chisel tip itself, kind of revive that. Alright, shove that back in. And we should be good to go. Sniff that color. I mean, the alcohol-based markers like Copic aren't as toxic as others, so it's fine, it's all good. Like if I break out the chart pack markers, then it's a whole other situation. Are we even gonna have TVs on a wall anymore, or will the wall itself? I guess this is present day me, so future me brought back this artifact, this piece of furniture here. Alright, they brought this back. And it has this cool little data port that projects things up onto the screen. That's what it is. If I were to do a futuristic shoe, though, I'm starting to think about what that might be. Probably not something with laces. Laces are just so present day tech. I haven't watched Project Runway in forever. I probably should. It's been a while. It's been a while. But yeah, these markers, they don't smell any way like other markers do or would. So that's fortunate. I really don't want to color this whole thing, so I probably should. I probably should stop here. How do you get my music playlist? It is mine and mine alone, so that I don't get copyright strikes from freaking YouTube. Sorry. But I am making my own. These were produced, some of these anyways, not all, were produced by Paul Sohi, friend of mine. I am making my own. I'll be happy to share those, but I'm not quite ready to share that out yet. But thank you for asking. Thank you for asking. Yeah, so maybe this thing here, right, actually connects to the TV or something. That's our little data cube or data card. This little thing right here. You just shove it in the furniture and then maybe it projects onto the TV. That could be kind of cool. All right, something else from the future. So the theme today, thanks Lines, is if my future self came back, what would it bring? And what would I bring rather to my present day self from the future? So if I were to augment myself somehow, what would that look like? What would that be? Definitely some sort of brain interface, but I imagine it would be something akin to just a puck. And we just saw, Apple just came out with their AirTag or whatever. But I imagine something very thin, maybe flexible. So maybe it's something like this with a little bump. This could be adhesive. Or it could just be a disc entirely unto itself. But I imagine just something you kind of just stick onto your body. Or maybe you do have some sort of surgical... I'm just going to draw a generic head here. So yeah, maybe it's some sort of thing that I mean, this isn't outside the realm of possibility either. We know Neuralink is kind of working on this, so it could be something like that, or maybe it's something you wear on your ear. So it could be interesting. So it could be like that. Could be like that. Also, I am curious, this type of sketching isn't focused so much on, what's the word? The beauty or aesthetics finish of the presentation, but rather the ideas. Are you interested in stuff like this, just more brainstorm type sketching, or y'all just want to see the hot stuff? Curious. Anyhow, so maybe it's something that fits, on your head. I don't know. In the future, what if we do have something that is kind of, mounted onto us? I have no idea. It's gonna be crazy, but the idea being, this kind of interfaces with the brain and allows us to maybe see additional information, that kind of thing. Brain tag. That's right. Could be some sort of some sort of patch like that. You like the brainstorming? Cool. Or like I said, it could be, this is a weird ear. Could be some sort of ear mounted, you know, little device. Just clips onto the ear. So this could be 2. This would be 3. Alright, so some sort of something that just like sticks on. This is just regular printer paper too, so what I would consider to be thinking paper. It's not really a presentation paper, but could have some sort of tag, right? And the idea being, hey, you know, I'm now able to see, because of this tag, additional contextual information, perhaps. This is actually not a projection, but just the idea, just to showcase the idea that, you know, you're now able to see this additional stuff. Life forever is a virtual character. I don't know about that. That would be weird. I saw this funny meme yesterday, and it was something along the lines of proof that we're living in a simulation. Have you ever seen your neighbor coming in with groceries? And I was like, no, I've never seen that. Maybe we are in a simulation, who knows? The idea here is this could be some sort of patch, so this would be the adhesive. And then maybe this is the actual device here. It sticks on. And of course, we're all going to shave our heads in the future, so that is why our character here has no hair, in case you're wondering. Alright, and we'll always just walk around with our eyes closed. Alright, so maybe something like that, some sort of brain interface. For me, that would be cool. Or, I think what else in terms of augmentation. If I were to augment my body or my humanity in some way, what would be the way I'd want to be augmented? Your neighbor probably doesn't have kids then. That's true. I live on a street where we're kind of the only home with kids for like a few houses, so that's probably why, Lori. Also, Lori, since you're, I don't want to out where you are, but hopefully you're safe. I saw some news about some tragic circumstances, and I don't know how close that is to where you were, but, yeah, hopefully everything's okay. So yeah, I will not out where you are, but hope you're alright. Okay. So maybe some sort of brain interface. I'm trying to think what else. How else would I augment myself? If anything, I would want to be stronger. For sure. I'd want to be stronger. So if that were the case, you know, maybe some sort of augmentation with regards to my body would be awesome. This is not my body, by the way. I am definitely not this in shape. Just roughing out here. Maybe just more of his, what do you call it? Planogram, diagram that we can design on top of.
This is your life.
So yeah, if I were to augment my body somehow, what would I do? An hour from you. Okay, good. Glad you're right. Man, what a year though. That's twice in your area this year. Hello, mystery. So yeah, if I were to do something or want something from the future, it'd be enhanced strength. So how would that be, or where would that come from? I don't know. Maybe it's a suit. Maybe it's much buffer. I mean, I am solid, but I'm squishy. Squish, squish, squish. Oh, you can't really see that because of the cutout circle, but I am squishy. See, squish. Nice and squishy. I got that dad squish going on. So yeah, augmenting myself would be interesting. I don't know if I'd want like a full like exosuit or anything, but it'd be certainly interesting if there were some way to, especially since I love robotic things. There's something lightweight enough that could, I don't know, I guess material wise it could really be anything. But some sort of suit would be interesting. I guess what I'm saying, Lines, since Lines kind of gave us the topic today, is I would love to have some sort of Iron Man suit. That would be cool. That's basically what I'm saying here. Some sort of Iron Man suit would be awesome. Even if not a full suit, some sort of upper body additional strength provided to me in a suit would be cool. Some sort of weird compression leggings, perhaps. Squishy is fun. I guess so. The dad squish. I am bald, so maybe this is me. I have a beard. Now he looks like he's smiling, but he's not. But yeah, I think some sort of exosuit would be interesting for me. Cause then I could do things like lift a truck over my head or whatever. That would be cool. Right, some sort of exosuit. Can't miss leg day. That's right. We are good. We are imagining if my future self brought some stuff back from the future, what would I like them to bring? So we had some sort of storage device and then some sort of brain interface, thinking about augmentation. How might I augment my physicality? That would be interesting. Interesting ways, I should say. But yeah, that would be interesting to me.
I don't know her. I don't know her. don't know her.
But yeah, I think that would be cool. From the future. Yeah, I don't even need weapons or anything, just more like if these were connected and somehow could enhance my strength, that would be fun.
I don't know her.
I mean, if you think about it, that's what humanity does, right? It's like, sure, you can walk from point A to point B, or you can hop in this machine we created called an airplane, and all of a sudden, now we're that much faster, right? We're all about augmentation. So in the future, I would imagine that strength may be one of those things. The algorithm. Bring back the algorithm. Oh, is that Tenet? Is that what you're referencing? So yeah, I imagine I will be making some music available this summer if you dare want to subject yourself to my own creations. So I'm just not to the point where I'm sharing a lot of stuff yet. It takes time. Like it's a lot like design in the sense that I do a lot of junk, and then eventually you come up with something that is playable. Takes some time though. All right, so I'll do one more. So this is a great topic. Thanks again, Lines, for the idea. If your future self came back from the future, what would they bring to you? Or what would you like them to bring? So I want an exosuit of some sort. I want some sort of augmentation on my brain. And I had this idea for a food replicator too, but or some sort of storage device, right, where it can store like everything I can possibly create. That would be cool. Also, the other thing that might be cool too is, you know, on your hand, if you could have like a ring of some sort that was like basically a computer. So instead of, you know, instead of your modern day cell phone, iPhone, whatever, Android, let's say you have some device. So if this became like a ring of some sort, but it's that plus kind of what I was showing before, this interface, that could be interesting. Here's my weird finger. But if you could have like your phone essentially as a ring, I'm trying to figure out how to draw this as a finger without doing the whole hand, but let's just say, yeah, I'll just do something like this. So if you had some sort of brain interface, and then this could be like process and control. Because essentially right now we're kind of walking around with these devices that, you know, this is our modern phone, then break it'd just be interesting. I don't know. I don't know what this would mean. Maybe this could like take over other devices too. So like as I sit down at my desk, you know, and have my monitor or whatever. Like what if this thing on my hand, which is my quick storyboard sketch, but what if this thing on my hand could like wirelessly connect to my computer? Right, that could be interesting. Could be really interesting. And you've got your brain interface. Would you need a screen if you have a brain interface? I don't know. I guess if you're showing somebody something, you might need that kind of interface, but I digress. All right, and just to wrap things up today, let's see. I can do some sort of transportation related thing or this food replicator idea. RGB Copic. It would actually be CMYK, not RGB, by the way. That's what it would be. It'd be CMYK. But I think what you're talking about, there was a marker concept where there was like a Copic wide marker. And then there were sliders on it. So it's like, what if you could adjust pigment? And I think the concept had RGB, but I think CMYK would be the appropriate way of so you'd have to have CMYK. All right. Because that's just how ink is typically mixed. But I don't know. Maybe the RGB is just an expression. But I hate using RGB sliders. I much prefer hue, saturation, brightness if I'm going to do color mixing. Or I'll just straight up do CMYK if I know I'm doing something that's going to be printed. So, welcome to Sketch-A-Day Live. All right. So, I would love some sort of hover skate or hover shoe from the future. I think that would be fun. And I wouldn't want it to have any sort of lace at all. Like it could not have laces. And maybe it's just like some sort of sock. But it's got these hover thingies on it. This would be like really far in the future. Probably like my future self traveled to the future and then came back to my future present self, and then the future present self was like, oh, we got to get this to 2021, Spencer, because I doubt these would even exist, right? And so instead of what would you call it, instead of laces and stuff, it would just be like one just knit or solid construction upper of some sort. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know yet, Mystery. I haven't prepared a topic, but it could be an interesting challenge. If your future self brought something back to you, what would it be? Or what would you like your future self to bring to you? I suppose that could be a thing. some sort of hover shoe. Shadow on the ground so we know it's hovering. In terms of context, it'd probably be best if I actually sketched a person hovering in it, but I don't want to do that right now. I don't want to blow my marker on this paper entirely, but let's keep rolling. Cure for the virus. That would be nice, so we can be out of this mess. I'm of the opinion that we will be in this mess for a while, so buckle up. Hopefully none of you have gotten it, and if you have gotten it, hopefully it wasn't too bad, but I've seen a lot of people say it's not real or whatever, and then, you know, they lose someone. It's not fun. I don't know that quote-unquote normal will return either for a while. There's a little bit of an eagerness to get back to what was, but I don't think that's gonna come back for a while. So buckle up. So yeah, some sort of hover shoe would be cool. Definitely no laces, because I just want it to like fit on my foot without having to deal with any of that. But yeah, this will be the last one today. My stomach's feeling a little bit weird, so. But that's a good question, Mystery. I'll see what Jordan thinks, but I think that's a good inspiration, at least for today, if you want to try something different. What would your future self bring back, or what would you want? Flying shoes, they just come to you. That would be interesting. That would be interesting. A bit of ice blue here. I think that's what it's called. Porcelain blue. Maybe these bands can change color or something. Oh goodness. Yeah, I am not feeling super well right now. Okay, so I would want a pair of hover shoes, maybe some sort of control interface device that could replace my phone. I'm imagining something that attaches to brain or my head. Pardon me. Something like this. I'm already bald, so it doesn't matter. I suppose it could be something that goes like maybe behind your ear too. Like this could be option number 4. Right. Okay, I'm feeling a little bit better. I think I need to burp. All right. So, could be something that goes behind your ear as well. Or on your ear. A little fashionable golden device or something. See, this would drive me crazy if it was on my ear, but I could see some people wanting something more like that. So, I'll keep that as an option. Some sort of crystal-based storage device for everything I ever create. That would be fun. And then maybe some way to like plug that in to a piece of furniture that is also kind of like a hub for my home of some sort. That would be interesting, and I could watch stuff or review or communicate, whatever. That would be interesting. Or the most ridiculous one, some sort of suit that enhances my strength or capabilities would be interesting. Meaning, hey, now I can lift up a car, or just extend and enhance my human abilities. That would be really cool. All right, so I hope you enjoyed this stream. A little lighter on the pretty sketches and more about thinking. So a little bit different, but sometimes we do that. After all, as product designers, I'll just leave these here for a minute. I'm going to scan and upload these, of course, to the folder for patrons and channel members on the Google Drive. So keep an eye out for those. I will be back probably tomorrow, actually, because I don't want to. Wednesday is just full of workshopping with a corporate client. So I'm going to be super busy. In any case, I'm thinking Tuesday, Thursday stream, and then of course Fan Friday. So let's just roll with the topic. If your future self were to time travel and come visit you, what would you hope they would bring and give to you? So thank you, Lions, for that topic or suggestion. Much appreciated. Thank you to the channel members and patrons again for your support and continued love. I appreciate it. Makes doing this a lot easier. If there's anything I can do to help you out as well, let me know. Channel members and patrons specifically. Remember, passion is the process. Love what you do what you love, and take some time to sit with someone, draw with them, explain a concept, because it's only going to make you that much better as you yourself practice. So, once again, if your future self were to time travel and come back, what would you hope that they would bring to give you as a gift? A little creative challenge, drawing challenge as well. Doesn't have to be the prettiest drawing. We're interested in some cool ideas. So hit us up. I'm gonna roll with that theme this week. I'm not super sick. I just think I ate something weird, so I've been feeling a little bit off. So, all right. With that, take care. Much love. Peace to you, and I hope you have a fantastic day. All right. Get sketching.